Welcome to Deep Sleep Harbor, a quiet place for gentle stories, soft landscapes, and peaceful journeys that help the mind slow down and the body drift toward deep, restful sleep. Tonight, we are going to a quiet orchard that rests at the edge of the clouds, where sunset lingers a little longer than it does anywhere else. It is a place of warm light, soft grass, slow wind, and trees that hold the last golden color of the day. There is nothing you need to do there, no path you need to finish quickly, no fruit you need to gather, no question you need to answer. Tonight, you are only invited to walk slowly, breathe gently, and let the warmth of the evening settle around you. So let yourself become comfortable now. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest easily. Let your breathing find its own quiet rhythm. And when you are ready, imagine that you are standing at the beginning of a narrow path, just as the day is turning into evening. The path rises gently before you. It is not steep, only slightly upward, as if the earth itself is guiding you toward a quieter place. The ground beneath your feet is soft and dry, edged with long grass and small wildflowers. The flowers are pale yellow, white, and lavender, their petals closing slowly as the light begins to fade. The sky ahead is filled with the colors of late sunset, gold near the horizon, rose pink above it, a little violet higher still, where evening is already beginning to gather. The air is warm, but not heavy. It carries the scent of grass, leaves, and something sweet from far ahead, like fruit ripening in the last light of the day. Behind you, the lower world is growing quiet. The roads, the rooms, the messages, the voices, the small, unfinished thoughts of the day all begin to feel farther away with each step. You do not push them away. You simply keep walking, and they fall back naturally, like shadows lengthening behind you. A soft breeze moves through the grass. It does not rush past you. It walks with you for a while, carrying a faint fragrance that becomes clearer as you go. Apples, perhaps, or pears, or something like honey warmed by sunlight. It is not strong, only enough to make you lift your head and look toward the top of the hill. There, beyond the curve of the path, you see the first outline of trees. They stand where the land seems to meet the clouds. Their branches are dark against the glowing sky, and between them, little points of warm light appear and disappear as the leaves move in the breeze. At first, you think they are lanterns. Then you realize they are fruit, catching the sunset and holding it softly in their skins. The path continues upward. The grass becomes thicker, softer, more silver at the edges. Small stones line the sides of the path, each one warmed by the day and cooling now in the evening air. A few birds call from somewhere behind you, quiet and distant, as if saying good night to the fields below. Ahead, the clouds draw closer. They are not high above you now. They gather near the hilltop in long, pale banks, glowing with sunset color. Some rest low along the ground, curling around the roots of the trees like white mist. Others drift slowly beyond the orchard, making a quiet sea of cloud that stretches toward the horizon. At the top of the path, you come to a small wooden gate. It is not tall. It is not locked. It is made of weathered wood, with a simple latch and a little lamp hanging beside it. The lamp has already been lit, though there is still sunlight in the sky. Its glow is gentle, almost the same color as the sunset. There is no sign on the gate, no words, only a small carving of a branch with 3 round fruits hanging from it. You rest your hand on the latch. The wood is smooth, worn by wind and weather, and many quiet hands. You lift the latch, and the gate opens with a soft creak. Beyond it lies the cloud orchard. The ground inside is covered with deep green grass, softer than the path outside. Low white mist moves between the trees, not cold, not damp, just cool enough to make the warm light feel even more comforting. The trees are not very tall. Their branches spread wide and low, easy to walk beneath, easy to touch if you choose. The fruit hanging from them is warm with sunset color. Some are gold, some are pale red, some are amber, as if a little piece of evening has been held inside them. You step inside and close the gate behind you. At once, the orchard feels separate from the world below, not distant in a lonely way, but protected, held. The air is softer here. The light is slower. Even the wind seems to move carefully among the branches, touching one leaf, then another, then passing on. You begin to walk between the trees. The grass bends quietly beneath your steps. On either side, branches sway a little in the evening breeze. Leaves turn their pale undersides toward the sky, then settle again. Every now and then, a piece of fruit moves gently on its stem, not falling, only rocking, as though the tree is breathing. The orchard is full of small, peaceful sounds. Leaves brushing together, grass moving near the roots, the faint sound of clouds drifting below the hill, a bird settling into its hidden nest. Somewhere farther in, a tiny bell rings once, so softly you are not sure whether you heard it or only imagined it. You pass under a tree whose branches reach over the path like a quiet roof. Its fruit is round and golden, with a blush of rose on one side. One fruit has fallen into the grass nearby. It rests there unharmed, warm in color, touched by a little band of sunlight. You bend and pick it up. It is smooth and slightly warm in your palm, heavier than you expected in a pleasant way. You do not need to eat it. You only hold it for a moment, feeling the simple weight of it, the way something can be complete without asking anything from you. After a little while, you place it gently at the foot of the tree. The path continues, curving deeper into the orchard. The trees are spaced wide enough for comfort, close enough to feel welcoming. Between them are small patches of wildflowers, low stones covered with moss, and little wooden markers with no writing. To your left, the orchard opens suddenly to a view of the cloud sea. You stop for a moment. Beyond the edge of the grass, the world falls away into soft, white cloud. The clouds stretch far into the distance, glowing gold and pink where the sunset touches them. They move so slowly that they look almost still, like a calm ocean made of light. Far below them, hidden from view, the ordinary world continues. But from here, it feels gentle and far away. The sunset rests on everything. It touches the leaves, the fruit, the mist, the grass, the quiet wooden gate behind you, and your hands. It makes the orchard feel as if it has been made only for this hour, the soft hour between doing and sleeping, between the bright work of the day and the deep quiet of night. You walk on. The fragrance of the fruit grows warmer. It is not sugary or strong. It is soft and natural, mixed with grass, wood, and the clean coolness of clouds. Somewhere nearby, water runs over stones. You follow the sound and find a narrow stream crossing the path. The stream is no wider than a step. Clear water moves over smooth pebbles, reflecting the colors of the sky. Beside it, a small wooden bridge has been built from two simple boards. You cross slowly. The bridge gives a small creak beneath your feet, and the sound disappears into the orchard. On the other side, the trees grow a little closer together. Here, the light is dimmer, filtered through leaves and branches. The fruit glows more softly now, like small lamps hidden among the green. You pass one tree with pale amber fruit, another with deep red fruit, another with fruit so light it almost looks like moon-colored glass. Nothing here feels unreal in a sharp way. It feels like a dream that is trying to keep you calm. A little farther ahead, you see a small shelter between the trees. It is a simple wooden structure with an open front, a low roof, and a bench facing the sunset. Beside it is a table with a ceramic pot, 2 cups, and a small basket of fruit. A lantern hangs from the roof beam, unlit for now, waiting for the evening to deepen. Someone is sitting on the bench. An older woman, perhaps the keeper of the orchard, though she does not look formal or official. She wears a plain sweater, the color of warm earth, and a scarf loosely around her shoulders. Her hair is silver, tied back simply. She is looking out over the cloud sea, watching the sunset with the patience of someone who has seen it many times and still finds it worth watching. When she hears your steps, she turns and smiles. "You found the orchard," she says. Her voice is soft, low, and unhurried. You nod and step closer. She gestures to the bench beside her. "Sit for a while. The last light is still here." You sit. The bench is smooth and warm from the day. From here, you can see the orchard spreading around you. the cloud sea beyond it, and the sun resting just above the horizon. The light is no longer bright. It is gentle and low, touching the edges of everything with gold. The orchard keeper pours tea from the ceramic pot into one of the cups and hands it to you. It smells like warm apple, honey, and a little chamomile. Not too sweet, not too strong, just a soft evening flavor made for tired hands and quiet breathing. "This is sunset tea," she says, "made from the fruit that falls on its own." You take the cup in both hands. The warmth settles into your fingers. You take a small sip. The tea is mild and soothing, with a round fruit taste and a little herbal softness at the end. It feels like the kind of drink that does not wake the mind, but gently asks it to loosen. For a while, you and the orchard keeper sit without speaking. The sun lowers slowly. The clouds below change from gold to rose, from rose to lavender, from lavender to a deeper blue at the edges. The trees around you make quiet sounds in the wind. The fruit sways gently. A bird moves once in a high branch, then becomes still. The orchard keeps the last light of the day, the keeper says at last, until you are ready to rest. You look out toward the horizon. The words feel simple and true. Perhaps that is why this place feels so peaceful. It does not hold the day in order to keep you awake. It holds the day only long enough for you to say goodbye to it. Long enough for the bright parts and heavy parts to soften together. Long enough for your thoughts to stop racing ahead and begin to settle where they are. You drink a little more tea. The keeper reaches into the basket beside her and takes out a small fruit, golden red, and no bigger than your palm. She does not hand it to you right away. Instead, she holds it up to the light, and for a moment, it seems to contain the sunset within it. Some things are sweetest when they are not rushed, she says. Then she places the fruit on the table between you. You don't need to eat it. Its presence is enough. As the sun touches the cloud line, the keeper rises. She takes a small lantern from the shelter and lights it with a match. The flame catches slowly, then steadies. She hangs the lantern back from the roof beam, and its warm circle joins the last sunlight. Around the orchard, other small lamps begin to appear. You had not noticed them before. They hang from low branches, sit on stone markers, rest beside the little bridge, and glow near the wooden gate. One by one, they are lit, not by anyone you can see, but as if the orchard itself knows when evening is ready to turn into night. The fruit in the trees looks softer now, less golden, more amber. The sky above the orchard deepens from violet to blue. The clouds below lose their bright edges and become pale, quiet shapes moving through the dusk. The keeper returns to the bench. There is a little house at the far side of the orchard, she says. It is ready for you, whenever you are. You feel, as you did in the other quiet places, that of course there would be a room here. Not because you asked for one, and not because anything had to be arranged, but because the orchard understands the natural shape of evening. First, a path, then a gate, then a walk among trees, then warmth, then rest. You finish your tea slowly. The keeper does not rush you. She sits beside you until the sun has slipped completely into the clouds, leaving only a long golden glow at the horizon. Then she stands and lifts the lantern. Come, she says. The path is soft from here. You follow her through the trees. The orchard is quieter now. The birds have settled. The wind has grown lighter. The little lamps along the path glow just enough to guide your steps. The grass looks dark green in the dusk, and the mist at the roots of the trees has turned pale blue. As you walk, you notice how the orchard seems to be preparing for sleep. Leaves fold slightly inward. Flowers close their petals. The fruit hangs still, no longer catching sunlight, but holding a low inner warmth. The stream beside the bridge continues to move over its stones, but even that sound feels quieter than before. You cross the little bridge again, this time in the other direction, and continue along a path you had not noticed earlier. It leads toward the far edge of the orchard, where the trees thin and the cloud sea opens wide. There, tucked beneath two broad branches, is a small wooden house. It is simple and welcoming, with a low roof, one round window, and a small porch facing the clouds. A lantern hangs the door. Its light falls softly across the steps. Beside the porch, a basket of folded blankets rests on a wooden chair, and a small wind chime hangs still in the evening air. The keeper opens the door and steps inside to light a lamp. The room glows softly. It is small, but not cramped. A bed stands against the wall beneath the round window, covered with a cream-colored blanket and a quilt the color of faded sunset. A wooden table sits nearby with a cup of water, a small bowl of fruit, and a sprig of lavender in a little jar. There is a woven rug on the floor, a chair by the window, and a shelf with a few books, none of them new, all of them waiting quietly. The window looks out over the orchard and the clouds beyond it. The last light of sunset has almost gone. A soft glow remains along the horizon, and the first stars have begun to appear. The keeper places the lantern on the table. "You can sleep here," she says. "The orchard will be quiet through the night." You thank her. She smiles, then leaves you in the little house, closing the door softly behind her. For a moment, you stand still. The room feels warm and safe. There is only the soft lamp, the clean bed, the faint scent of fruit and lavender, and a window looking out toward the fading sky. You remove your shoes, wash your hands, and sit by the window. Outside, the trees are almost dark. A few fruits still hold a trace of amber light, and the little lamps along the path glow softly. Beyond the trees, the cloud sea drifts slowly, blue and silver beneath the rising moon. Watching it, your thoughts begin to loosen. You remember the keeper's words. The orchard keeps the last light of the day until you are ready to rest. And now, perhaps, you are ready. You lower the lamp, draw the curtain halfway, and sit on the edge of the bed. Somewhere in the orchard, the small bell rings once, very lightly, then fades. You lie down. The blanket settles over you with a comfortable weight. Your body begins to understand that the walking is finished for tonight. Outside, the orchard rests in the darkening grass. The fruit glows faintly in the branches. The wooden gate remains closed, holding the orchard in peace. You take a slow breath. The air smells faintly of apples, lavender, and cool clouds. Another breath. The room feels warmer now. Another. The day feels farther away. There is nothing more to gather, nothing more to carry, nothing more to hold in your mind. If a thought appears, it may drift away like mist between the trees. If a worry rises, it may rest outside in the grass until morning. You are here now, in the little house at the edge of the cloud orchard, under the first stars of night. The lamp is low. The blanket is warm. The pillow is soft. The room asks nothing from you. Your breathing slows, in, out, like wind moving through fruit trees, like clouds passing below the moon, like evening turning gently into sleep. Here, there is only rest. The last color of sunset fades from the clouds. The sky beyond the window becomes a deep, peaceful blue. A few stars shine. Above the orchard, your eyes may close now, and if they open again for a moment, there is nothing you need to check. The house is warm. The orchard is quiet. The clouds are moving slowly beyond the window, and you are free to drift now, slowly and safely, into deep and peaceful sleep.